Be realistic and try to see and accept everything as it is. Don't blame others or yourself for the problems in your life. When we learn to accept something, we accept things as they are. So our mind becomes free from unnecessary stress. We leave people wanting to change things. We don't put unnecessary expectations on others. We become light and free and happy. This rule states that just having fun, eating good food, walking around, achieving happiness should not be the goal of our lives. There should be a balance in our lives. If we are always in the cycle of having fun, we will lose our purpose in life and forget it. This principle is about decision making. It guides us to never take any decision on the spur of the moment. First, consider the whole situation with a cool mind and keep an eye on every aspect. Make a decision keeping all the pros and cons in mind. Decisions made in haste and emotions are always harmful. When you become realistic and own emotions, keep it aside and decide. Then it will be easy for you to follow it. This principle teaches us that we should not love material things, wealth, power and authority. Only in this way we can be satisfied and peaceful. Can live life in this way we are able to focus on the things that matter to us. Our relationships, our passions, ourselves. Don't think too much about ourselves. Spend your time only on those people who are close to you. This principle states that we cannot change the past. Remembering and regretting our mistakes can only make us miserable. Constantly regretting your past prevents you from living a better life. If we did something wrong in the past, so it's better than regretting it, to learn from it and move on with your life. Always remember where we are today, as mature as they are. All this we have learned from our past. So never be ashamed of your past. This principle tells us about the negative power of jealousy, that anger in our heart about others. And it creates feelings of hatred. Because of envy, we live in pain. We cannot be happy at the happiness of others. We don't even think well of ourselves. And our relationships with others also deteriorate. This principle tells us that in someone else's success, we do not lose. Everyone has their own life. So learn to rejoice in the success of others. And work on improving your life. People coming and going in life is a part of life. So we should not be so picky with anyone that we forget to live by leaving him. Relationships are never permanent. When someone you love leaves you, leave your side, so it hurts. But this thing is needed, that we accept his separation. Let it go as a part of life and forget it. Start nursing that pain, complaining about someone else, blaming someone else. It's very easy to resent it if there is any problem in your life. So don't keep complaining. Rather, if there is a problem, try to find a solution. Problems happen in everyone's life. But brave people don't complain about them. And they are not disappointed. They remain positive even in difficult situations. And improve yourself. And keep trying to overcome the difficulty. Love is an important part of your life. But it is not wise for him to risk his fame, respect and success. To make better decisions to protect your life and relationships. It is very important to have self-control and self-respect. Sometimes things don't go well as we want, not according to our will. So learn to accept this as a life experience. Sometimes when our opinion choices are not given importance. So we get to learn something new. If we keep our minds open, we gain new experiences. Instead of worrying about where you live, worry about where you want to go. Instead of focusing on how you are doing, pay attention to this: that you can improve your situation. What are you doing? Instead of focusing on what you don't have, focus on what you want to achieve. And what are you doing about it? Happiness is not about your circumstances but about your thoughts. So always consider moving forward. And work hard for your better life. Live your life your way. Don't get involved in people's talk. Don't do what everyone else is doing. Do what your heart desires. If you are walking on the path, so you are not necessarily wrong. Never think so. Be fearless and brave. Try to create your own identity. You should have your own independent thinking. Anger and resentment are both very powerful emotions. But due to these passions, a person has to suffer great loss and suffering. Anger is never permanent. It can be changed. Anger keeps us in the past. Therefore, we should not hold on to the past sufferings. We should leave them and move forward. Someone did you what was wrong, so about this incident, do not think about taking revenge from this person. Thus your own life will become difficult. A good person always fights for his honor. He never does anything that could be considered disrespectful, which tarnishes his reputation and character. It takes years to build respect. So take a thoughtful step. A warrior continues on his path, even if he has to walk alone. No one should support him. He is sure of it. Whichever path he has chosen, he is right. He believes in himself. So stick to whatever path you choose. Never be in doubt, go for your destination with full confidence. So you will definitely get the destination.